Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Keira. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. I apologize that I've been absent this week. I am healing from a very intense sickness that seems to have taken over the whole world, right? And my mornings, I have let myself rest and sleep to heal. And today, I feel all of the way better. Oh, isn't it amazing how we just take our health for granted until we don't have it, and then it becomes the greatest gift of our life? Oh my gosh, I woke up today with clear lungs, and my body felt healed. And so I'm very grateful to be back here with you. I'm grateful for health. And I'm grateful for my prayer time with God. Yesterday was the first day I've missed my prayer time with God in, I don't even know. Yesterday I did not come into my prayer corner. Instead, I went straight into writing. I'm finishing my book. Today is the final day before it goes to the editor. And so I prayed, obviously, but I didn't come and do the blessing of the body and my routine. And when I snuggled into my blankets that I have here in my prayer corner, and I began to bless my body with water today, was a coming home. And I loved it. Sometimes I think we need distance from even our routines to find the peace in them again. And today it was just like, to bless my body, to transfigure my DNA, to sit with God, to sit with Christ, to ask for a blessing. It's like I could just breathe deeper. I'm so grateful. So today, I'm going to read to you a blessing that I received recently, and I really like it. So these are the words that I received. Breathe a different way today. Imagine all breath comes through your crown chakra only. See differently today. See through your heart only. It's time to experience life outside of your patterns. And I would have never thought that breathing through my lungs or my mouth was a pattern. I would have never thought that seeing through my eyes was a pattern. And yet it is a pattern. And I love this new year. God is just asking me to look at things differently, experience things differently, release my limiting beliefs that I have felt was truth. And it's a little itchy at first, right? Every time we are asked to break belief systems or patterns, it's itchy. And I call it itchy because, well, imagine if your hand itches. It's agitating. You think about it a lot. You itch it. That's how it feels when you're breaking a pattern. That's how it feels when you're being asked to move to the new iteration. Leaving behind the old is itchy. It's going to be something you think a lot about. It's going to be something that agitates you. And what I have found is meeting with God and asking for the patterns to rewire eases the itchiness. It eases the agitation. And then I ask for a new pattern. I ask for a new path, What is the new way? And then I really do ask to receive. And sometimes it comes right away, but that's rare. A lot of times it comes over time, days, weeks, and I'm shown through different things. I'm shown through parables, and I'm shown when I'm coaching clients, and I'm shown when I'm writing my book. And, I'm shown when I'm in activation. And so it's not that I ask for something and then I just wait around and hope for God to answer. I go forth and I do, and I create, and I am, and I be. And it's in that activation that the answers always arrive. So today, as we go into prayer, I'm going to invite you to pick up whatever pattern or limiting belief has been holding you back, has kept you captive to a life of monotony and to a life of imprisonment. We're going to pick it up and we're going to put it into God. We're just going to allow God to pull it out. And then we're going to ask that God will touch our cells, that our cells may match the frequency of sovereignty, of full liberation and freedom. For that is what a life is, that is not bordered or governed by patterns. Sovereignty is the freedom from patterns. Sovereignty is the freedom from the captivity that limiting beliefs place around you. Sovereignty is liberation. So we're going to ask that our cells may be coded to this frequency. And then we're going to ask that God will place his hands on our heads, that we may receive the blessing that is for us today. And I'm going to be quiet while you pray. You're going to take a nice deep breath in, allowing the blessing that you receive to move into the body. Opening your palms to the heavens, you're going to ask God, what is the most important action I need to take today? You're going to listen and you're going to receive. And then I invite you to work with your angels and ask them for help, whatever it is that you need help with today. Request their support, request their help. And trust that you are not alone, that God is your partner. And that you may live outside of the patterns that have governed you up until now. May today be a day of liberation, of freedom, and full-bodied sovereignty. And with that, I thank you for wandering into the sacred with me. And I will see you tomorrow morning in our prayer corner. Thank you for wandering into the sacred with me today. If this episode moved or inspired you, I encourage you to share it. Think of someone who needs this message today and text it to them. Let's add more light to the world by welcoming people into our prayer corner together. I also want to invite you to create your own prayer corner at home, a space set apart where you can return again and again to hear God's voice. To support you, I've created the Sacred Space course, which guides you step by step in locating, creating, and dedicating your very own sacred space. You're also welcome into the Sacred Wandering Facebook group, where you can share the blessings that God is giving you and be uplifted by others walking this path. You can find both of these resources in the show notes, or just send me a DM on Instagram at Keira Brinton, and me or my team will send them directly to you. I want to thank you for being one of the rare humans who chooses to sit at the foot of God, to ask, listen, and do. And as always, I want to thank you for wandering into the sacred with me.